That brief hesitation was all it took to spawn a great evil. It crawled through the fields, ran through the hills, and spread disaster in the skies above. Book of Ezer, verse 2, Disaster Unleashed. The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky the Third. I guess from the get-go, this is already not what I was expecting. No rendition of the Whereabouts of Light. Yeah, this sounds more like the walking around music for the final dungeon or something. Alright, well. Status, visible, minimap fixed north. Alright. Yeah? Everything looks pretty good. Let's start The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky the Third. Oh, right. Normal, average difficulty for those wanting a little challenge. Easy, a gentle balance for easy progression for beginners. Hard, a difficult setting for those who find normal a bit lacking. Nightmare, it's your funeral. May Adios be with you. Alright, we're starting up this brand new Let's Play. I've played through the first 2 games in this series for anyone who's just now joining us. But let's go ahead and begin in earnest. See how this is gonna wrap up on hard. Oh, Gisette. Cool. You got the whole gang here, looks like. But Cassius, if you remember what he said at the end of the second game, it was like those battles are destined to be fought by other people in different places. So unless this is gonna load up for us at some point. Okay. Oh, godlike. Trails in the Sky SC save data found. Yes, we will be doing that. Yeah. We are pretty strong towards the end. Year 1203 of the Septian calendar, fall. Just over half a year since the Liber Ark's collapse, cruising through the night sky above the Kreutzen province in eastern Erebonia. Oh! Was the Reinford Company's latest display in luxury, the Lusitania. So that was a reference that went over my head? Huh. Luxury airship, Lusitania. This is pretty jaunty. This tune. I'm expecting to see Claudia then. The Legend of Heroes. Trails in the Sky the Third. Okay, I guess no Claudia, but some new guy? If I may have your attention, please. On behalf of the Conrad Company, I would like to take the time to thank you all for attending this party today. As I'm sure you're all aware, this is a most auspicious day. Oh, Kevin! Yes, indeed. On this historic day 10 years ago, this fine company... Is that, what's-her-face? Masked woman. You don't seem to be enjoying this quite as much as he is. You ought to at least try and feign interest in what he's saying, Surely you must understand what kind of man he is if you're here. Oh, that I do. He's a merchant of death who made a fortune during the 100 Days' War, and one of the Empire's most wealthy men, despite being a relative newcomer. Why, it was only a few years ago that he partnered up with the famous Reinford group, and now he's serving on their board of directors. His record makes for a most impressive read, that much is for certain. Although, I dare say he's less impressive in person compared to on paper. My, you'd best refrain from making such remarks. That mask of yours may disguise your identity, but it won't keep those naughty men in black away should you make an enemy of them. Now that's a terrifying prospect. I can't imagine I'd last very long if I did. I'd surely be cast through this window as easily as a pebble plunges through water. I must say, I find you rather intriguing. Are you a member of the press, perhaps? Or maybe even a government official? Oh, okay, so I guess she's just some rando. I would answer, but where's the fun in spilling secrets? I'll leave the pondering to your fertile imagination, mademoiselle. Leaving my identity aside, however, this ship is an impressive work of art. It's hard to believe we're inside one at all, and yet here we are, thousands of arge in the air. Well, it is Reinford's latest model. One would expect nothing less than art. Last I heard, they were advertising it as the largest airship in the world. It is 120 arge across, so they're probably right. As far as most of the world knows. Oh, he's talking about the Liber Arc? You certainly know how to make a lady curious. But even with the mask, it's no secret that you're so young. Practically still a boy. I wonder, how often do you go around charming your way through these drab parties with that aura of mystique? Well, seems the mask can't hide all my secrets. Perhaps I ought to make my daring escape before I give away anything more about myself. If you must, although it'll be my pleasure to continue keeping you company. It's not every day that one gets to enjoy chatting the night away with a mysterious stranger like this, you know? We could even take our chat somewhere more comfortable, like your room. I would be honored to, fair lady. But only if you can promise the goddess has her eyes turned away. She may blush if she's watching. Meanwhile, I'll refrain from asking why your room would not be an acceptable location. And I'll thank you for not forcing me to bring up that oaf of a man. So she's some sort of cheater? Well, what is Kevin doing? Well, the party's in full swing now. This chance is as good as any. This private room's on the highest floor of the ship and on the other side of the deck. Okay, let's get to work. Might I interest you in something to drink, sir? We have some well-aged sign rows if you would care for some. Can we do that? Nope. We are humbly at your service. Should there be anything we can do to assist you, please let us know. The Conrad Company might have made a lot of progress in the past 10 years. But that was all thanks to the Reinford group. They couldn't have done a thing by themselves, so they've got no right trying to act big. They need to realize their place. Someone's a little mad. Yes, Lady Lindell is currently resting in her room. That must be who we were speaking with, because... Oh no, she's standing right over there. Huh, guess she's not Lady Lindell. She said that she is feeling a little unwell at the moment, you see. Why does she have to choose a party like this to feel unwell? I hope she isn't faking it to stay in her room. Must she oppose me at every turn? And I couldn't agree more there. The air of the capital is positively suffocating. I try to get away from it as often as I can, so I spend all of my time off in my villa to the south. Jeez. This truly is a spectacular ship. I was getting sick and tired of looking at the gloomy skies of the capital, so this is a wonderful change of scenery. I'll have to be sure to make the most of tonight. I'm sorry, what was that? I said that no mask can hope to disguise the beauty of your ivory white skin. Or the luster of those fine red lips. Wow, this guy, smooth operator right here. Well, aren't you the flatterer? She was the one who initiated the conversation with me, if you're wondering. Still, I can't very well ignore her. I'll just try and keep the conversation going. This guy's trapped. Oh, my. Come to say hello again so soon? My offer still stands if you find yourself with an appetite for excitement. I'll be able to get rid of this gentleman in no time at all, really. She's confident. Here on the Lusitania, we will be striving to meet your every need. So please, do let us know if there is anything we can do for you. Madam, What a surprising coincidence to find you here. I wasn't aware that you had been invited to this party as well. Did it happen while you were in Berea hard buying furs, perchance? Yes, actually. Still, I would very much appreciate it if you could keep this a secret from my husband. Wow, okay, somebody's up to something they shouldn't be doing. Maybe, I don't know. She might be nobility. Oh, I wouldn't dream of telling him. Still, if you really want to ensure that I won't, I could do with a little favor from you. You see, I can't seem to find any furs that meet my standards in the capital. Might you be willing to introduce me to somewhere I could find some? Wow, that's not nearly as much of as extortionate as I thought it would be. When it comes to quality, Berea Heart cannot be beaten. In particular, the fur of the black minks raised in the north is so soft. It's simply divine. Someone certainly cheered up in a hurry. Well, hey. Stop it, Dad! You're just embarrassing yourself! We're here as guests today. We're supposed to be enjoying ourselves, not concerning ourselves with the party's organization. Now hurry up and go greet that Conrad fellow! The chefs here ordinarily work at my hotel, I'll have you know. They may be working in a different environment with different equipment than usual, but that is no excuse for slacking off. Perhaps I'm going to need to keep a watchful eye on them to ensure they don't slip. Yeah, this guy seems like he'd be insufferable. Huh, you still have much to learn about the ways of the world, young man. The national government is more or less a collection of civil servants with all their flaws and weaknesses. You can get anything out of it as long as you know the right buttons to push. So he's talking about manipulating the government? Who does that upstart chancellor think he is? All he's done since marching into politics from out of the army is pass one unpleasant law after another. I can't understand how he thinks. What's the benefit in appeasing commoners all the time? Pardon me, but you haven't seen my wife around, have you? I keep telling her not to go wandering off without telling me, but she never listens. Hold on. Yeah, I had the same feeling. Could this be Madame Frisky's oaf of a man? Yeah. Why, yes. I should probably have it now before it starts getting cold. I'll take that tart there, too, if you don't mind. Today's dish of choice is steamed abalone... Abalone? I actually don't know how you pronounce that. Abalone with cream. Made to the highest of standards by our chefs. I must insist you try it. I'm certain you'll become a fan. Dang, these guys are not trying to give us these recipes, are they? I apologize for our boorish presence here at this most elegant occasion. I'm afraid it is a necessary evil in order to ensure the safety of our guests. All that I can do is ask for your understanding. You've got our understanding, bro, but please pay us no mind. We are merely here so that you might enjoy this party to its fullest. All right. Oh. You certainly know how to hold a party, Conrad. There aren't many who are wealthy enough to be able to organize a gathering like this in the sky. Oh, absolutely. If my guests are satisfied, then I have done my job. Still, today's party is but a minor diversion compared to what the future holds for us. Okay. Quite the gathering we've got here. That looks like Marquis Ballad. known for his extravagant spending. And this guy's the president of that one big jeweler, Corey's & Co. Hopefully they'll keep our friend occupied for a while. Yes, but of course. If I do say so myself, my company's prospects are very bright. You won't be paying attention to anything else anytime soon. Suits me. A lone op seems kind of dangerous. I must say, I'm impressed at just how reliable the security guards at today's party appear. I've been thinking it was about time to recruit some new personnel to my own private army too. His own private army? That's just a thing? Perhaps I ought to ask Conrad where he found these people. I might be able to recruit some of them too. They're kind of dressed like, what's his face? Zine's romantic rival whose name escapes me right now. Being a part of the vast Reinford group, the Conrad Company certainly has a strong backing to support it in working towards greater growth. After all, the Reinford group is immensely successful, and it manufactures everything from military weapons to household goods. Perhaps I should consider increasing my investment in the group, I mean, maybe. There is plenty of entertainment to look forward to this evening. Furlan de Ciel's concert will be beginning soon, and at 11, we will be holding an opera. Be sure not to miss them. Probably will, but... Oh. We don't have anything new to say to her? Alright, but I guess that's everybody in this room investigated except for these guys. Can I help you? The safety of this party is guaranteed so long as we are here to ensure it. So please, rest easy and enjoy yourself. Okay. Ooh! Strange. Felt like someone was watching me for a minute. Forget it. I've got work to do. His private room's on the highest floor of the ship, on the other side of the deck. Time to move. Okay, I guess we've got free reign. May I see your invite, sir? This, you mean? The masked man swiftly presented his invitation. My apologies, sir. This is merely a precaution in order to secure the safety of our lovely guests here. Don't worry about it. I understand. Can't do anything here. And these are already the things we've done. Sure, why not? Wait, what does that say? Oh, the Gralsritter. Oh, why aren't they at the party? Well, this is supposed to be the latest airship from Reinford. It's certainly comfortable enough to be. I'll have to try and travel on it again whenever I can. Even the furnishings in these rooms all seem to be of the highest class. I have to say, I'm impressed. This is like a sitting room? I just can't seem to relax on board this ship. Everything is just so fancy and luxurious. It's all too much for an old man like me. Any books or anything like that? Oh. Please refrain from talking loudly when within this room. Sure thing, guy. This ship does have a fine collection of books. I wonder which I should read first. You're talking about when they couldn't use orbments all of a sudden along the southern edge of Erebonia? Yep, we know what caused that. I heard that even the trains and international flights in that region had to be stopped on account of it. I haven't a clue what caused it all, though. I can't imagine it was anything that serious, at least. I mean, yeah, it would have been something that serious. An orbital EMP? There are rumors the cause was a new weapon developed by Liberal's army, though. That sounds most serious to me. Although, it's hard to be sure since the government issued a ban on talking about the whole thing after the fact. See, I can imagine Blood and Iron doing something like that. I Without any official announcements on the matter, all we're left with is hearsay. So Blood and Iron put a gag order on it, or whoever's in charge right now, but I think Blood and Iron was operating at this point. Oh, please excuse me. I assume you must be an invited guest? The party is being held in the room at the end of the corridor if you're having difficulties finding the way. Thank you, miss. But found EP charge. The message, remember, there is but one truth. Love is eternal. Very true, thank you, Olivier, or Oliver, whichever you're going by now. Are you taking a walk around the ship, sir? If so, might I suggest following the stairs ahead and stepping out onto the main deck? I find gazing up at the stars while enjoying the night breeze an especially relaxing way to pass the time. Whoa, alright. Are you an invited guest, perchance? If you are, we would be happy to treat you as an official member of this club. So please, do enjoy yourself and make use of the facilities on offer. I guess the party over in the room at the end of the hall must be in full swing right about now. Just you watch. One day I'll be rich and famous enough to go to fancy schmancy parties too. I mean, maybe. Oh, hello there. Would you be interested in a quick game? We can't actually play it, looks like. We can talk to them, though. You played rather well yourself. Well, what do you say to another game? I'm up for another. Well, that was a well-earned victory on your part. It's easy to tell that you're a real veteran when it comes to card games. What would you like to do now, sir? This club is part of the Elysia chain of high-class clubs, which has its main branch in the capital. You would expect its employees to be trained to the highest caliber. And you would be right. And speaking of the highest caliber, perhaps I ought to sample some of the wine now. I hope you are enjoying yourself. Alright, it's time for me to make my wager. I'll put 300,000 Mira on red 21. Wow, high roller. A sharp choice. Would you care for a game, sir? I'm pretty bad at these, so spending money is all about having fun, you know. I wish. Whether you win or lose is a trivial detail. You need only to focus on enjoying the act of spending. People who obsess over winning above all else are base fools who have no right to be here. Or people who just can't afford to throw away 300,000 Mira for the fun of it. Come on, black! It's gotta be black this time! It's been red 5 times now! The next one has to be black! Surely! I mean, that's not how probability works, but whatever. Please, do enjoy your time here. Still, do try not to get absorbed into your games. Everything is best enjoyed in moderation. Yeah, someone needs to give that guy a probability lesson, because he's about to get a really rough one. Listen, son. I spent what little money we have just to get you on this ship today. This is the life rich people in our country lead. Burn this sight into your memory and never forget it. I'm counting on you to make your way into this world when you're older and make life easy for me. Wow, that's so selfish. So you want me to grow up to become a soldier and get rich and famous, right? If that lets me spend time on neat ships like this, sure. This is so cool. What are they doing? Hey, I kind of found an invitation to that costume party that's going on right now. What should I do with it? You idiot! What'd you pick it up for? Those are only for the super rich people in the first classrooms, not the likes of us. But still. Excuse me, but is this the staircase that leads to the observation deck? Oh, yes it is. Please, go on ahead. Thanks. Hello? She's trying not to get caught. Whoops, wrong way. I need to head up the staircase. Can we do either? Yeah. Jeez, these guys are posted up everywhere. Oh? Might I ask what business you have in this area? If you are looking for the observation deck, you can reach it through those doors over there. If you're looking for the area where the party is being held, however, you will need to head down the stairs. Fair enough. So we can walk around outside then. Oh. So this is that new passenger airship model I've heard so much about. Can't say I'm familiar with the sound of its engines anyway. I assume they must be a new model too. Could this man be blind? Really? Huh. I thought it was weird he was talking about the sound of the engines, but I just thought that was some sort of thing that super techie people could do. Oh, Lusitania, why are you so beautiful? I do wish your top speed was a little faster than 1000 APH. But nothing can beat you when it comes to sheer size or capacity. Fitting a whole 1,000 people on board isn't something any other airships can boast. Yeah, a little like that guy. Oh, what are they doing? I'm sorry for calling you out here out of nowhere like this. But I so wanted to meet with you. But then you came all the way on this ship just for that? You do know what will happen if my father finds out, don't you? I know he doesn't approve of me because of my social standing. Yeah, these guys have to be Erebonian. But I must beg that you let me overstretch myself and act the part of a bigger man today. At least for as long as I have this mask on. I'm so grateful I was able to see you again today like this. Truly I am, but if Father were to find out... Yeah, things would not end well for this guy. Yeah, can't go any further than this. Stop right there. This staircase leads to Sir Conrad's private room. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I figured you'd say something like that. Sorry though, this isn't gonna be your lucky day. What are you doing? Ugh! Ugh! Looks like I'm dealing with a bunch of Jaeger dropouts. They don't seem that well trained either. This'll be cake. I sure wish every job I had was this easy. Dang, dude, this counts as easy for him? Having a private room aboard the Lusitania. Wow. Talk about pointlessly fancy. Alright, now where's he hidden it? Oh. This corner of the rug is oddly worn. Stand on it? Sure. Well, would you look at that? Wow. I wasn't expecting to find it that quickly, but whatever. Who wants to bet that's not the only one? Okay, so there are more. Nope. Oh. As soon as I guess rub against it correctly. There we go. There's a switch of some sort behind the desk. Press the switch. Yep. Now where's the next one? There's a switch of some sort underneath the vase. Press the switch? Yeah. I doubt that's the last one. Okay, so there, we've got two more then. There's a switch in the armrest of the sofa. Press the switch? Yep. All of the switches were reset. Oh. That one must have been a fake. Ugh. I should have known they wouldn't make it simple. Okay. There's a suspicious switch inside the potted plant. Yep. That's probably not the only switch I need to press. Okay, but now we know what the rest of them are. Yep. And then this one. Press that. And finally, this one should lead us to what we're trying to get to. Alright. Probably looking for, that one thing, whose name escapes me. The time stop sort of thing. You guys know what it's called. I'm blanking on the name right now. And here we go. Everything so far has been completely in line with what I expected, which means that... One more switch? Ah, there's a panel with buttons that have letters written on them. A password of some kind apparently must be entered. I wonder. I guess we're gonna do Orpheus. I figured as much. Looks like my target this time is one of the toys our friends decided to spread around for fun. So I'm assuming some sort of battles. Ah, yep, there it is. I forget what it's called, but it's the same thing as that time stop thing that that one guy had. And that Kevin used in the previous game. Artifacts? I think they were lost artifacts, or maybe just artifacts. The Fool's Locket, huh? A forbidden artifact that lets the bearer pass all but the most obvious lies off as complete truth. Really not the kind of thing a shady weapons dealer should have in his possession. Dang. Yep, here it is. What's going on here? What happened to the two who were on guard here? They were both fast asleep. Seemed like whoever did it used a dart or spray of some kind. Huh. You think we're dealing with someone in the same business as us? We'd better keep him locked inside here until the party's over. That? I feel like that's a pretty sensible way to go about things. We can give a report to Master Conrad after. What do you think the odds are that he's not acting alone? Judging by the security camera footage, I don't think it's that high. That said, there's a definite chance he's got some form of backup that just hasn't acted yet. I'd say we're better off marking all invited guests for the time being. We wouldn't want to let anyone slip through our sights. Did he just laugh at us? Something funny? Oh, no. I just thought I should probably apologize for underestimating you. I'd written you all off as untrained Jaeger dropouts. But, maybe you've got more going for you than I was giving you credit for. You little... Huh, you've got guts, I'll give you that. I've got no idea how you came to be here, but you should know that Master Conrad is not a merciful man. Don't think you're gonna get out of this in one piece. You're in for such a world of pain, you'll wish you'd killed yourself while you had the chance. Well, doesn't that sound like a fun time? Sadly for you, I've already got my next date lined up, so I won't be able to take you up on that. What the? How? Oh, yeah. Probably should have said this earlier. You really might want to take a step back from that door. Like, a lot. Whoa! That's that spacecraft whose name escapes me, or timecraft whose name escapes me. What just happened? No way. That door was designed to withstand a direct hit from an orbital cannon! Boy, you guys have no idea how hard it is to hold back with that one. I'm not a huge fan of using it, but I mean, you didn't give me much of a choice. Oh, dang, he's completely changed gears. This is a joke, right? A priest? Yep, I'm legit in everything, too. So if you're interested in making any confessions, I'd be happy to listen to them. For extra cheap as a limited time offer. And you guys would have a lot to confess. Ugh. Don't lend an ear to him. Let's do this! I was hoping for a more of a, what, you charge people kind of reaction? Oh well, I guess I don't mind cutting to the chase this time. Come get some. Okay. Dang, dude. That was quite the intro to this. Man in Black, Blade, a mysterious assailant, uses smoke grenades and body blows to impair foes' movement. Man in Black, Gun, an armed man dressed entirely in black, fights using special bullets. Ascension creates a field that inhibits cognitive abilities. Shadow Spear, that's what it's called, but we'll just start... Oh no. We'll just gate him. Hopefully everybody else moves up too. Dang. They're not even close to being in range. That sucks. But at least he'll move again right after. Art. Nope. Nope. There we go. Yeah, Stone Impact is fine. He won't even have to heal himself. Probably gonna end up turning the voice volume in the battles up, if I can, though. Kevin's a little low. Art. Next up, well, I guess we'll just Stone Impact again. Oh, no. Yeah, let's Titanic Roar. Just make life easier for us all together. Heavy Armor Piercer, but he missed. If this doesn't finish him off, at least we've got a nice heal coming our way. Alright.
Still a ways to go.
Is it just me, or did Kevin sound completely different? Like, like he got a new voice actor who isn't even trying to sound like the last guy whose name escapes me. Keith Silverstein, who's not even trying to sound like Keith Silverstein. He's a Grill Knight? I heard rumors about them, but damn! And curious as I am, I'd probably better off not asking about what kind of rumors you've heard. Don't worry though, I'm only here for your client. So you go ahead and have a nice long nap on the floor, okay? You'll still live to see tomorrow. Ugh, what kind of monster? Okay, now I've got what I came for. Now to get back to the party and wrap this job up. Sucks I have to go without taking that lady up on her offer, though. She was looking pretty darn fine, and it was obvious her husband wasn't giving her enough squeeze. Then again, I shouldn't go playing with fire too much, huh? Alright, so now that we're back in full control of Kevin, we're gonna go ahead, save again. But this time, we're actually going to go ahead, call it a part, but definitely, guys, join me next time for more Trails in the Sky, the third. Bye for now.